Hello everyone, and welcome back. I have to do a thank you video. This is long overdue. It should have been done a couple of weeks ago. I have a real hard time with thank you videos. I get asked in comments, do I have a script before I do a video, and I don't. If I'm going duck hunting, it's like, let's get the intro right and let the video clips just tell the story. If I'm going to do something out in the workshop, let's get the intro right, and then once again just let the video clips do the story. When you have to do a thank you video, you really have to kind of think about it and do your homework or whatever, and it gets, I don't know, I get real nervous about it. So anyway, those of you that follow the channel, you know that my girlfriend Melissa lives down in Louisiana, and I truly enjoy spending time with her, and I love Louisiana. There are many things about Minnesota that I really do love, and there are things about Minnesota that I don't really like. And one thing is that, you know, I mean, our seasons are a little more defined. We've got basically 6 months of winter and 6 months of waiting for winter. Some of the things that get a little bit old in Minnesota,
like having to work out in the cold.
a couple of things that as winter goes on and drags that get a little bit old here are
Driving when the roads are icy.
But there are things here in Minnesota that you can do in the wintertime that you cannot do down in Louisiana.
I know down there you guys don't do much snow plowing on top of the lake. Okay, I got no comment on that.
You do get to save a little bit of time when you're walking in the wintertime. And places that have, you know, lots of people and lots of action going on in the summertime completely change in the winter.
In the summertime, this is a real busy park area. There'll be quite a few people here on a nice summer day. And these steps right here that lead down to a nice little swimming area, now is just a way to get you out to your fish house. Up here in Minnesota, you've got to shut off the water fountains in the wintertime so they don't freeze.
The first time that I met Melissa, she flew up here and we went up to the tent for a few days and then went back home, and then months went by and I got to go down to Louisiana, which was my first time down there. And one of the cool things was we went over and had dinner at her folks' place, and I was really welcomed, and they were very nice people, and we've just had kind of a good relationship ever since that time. So I have to send a thank you to Melissa's mother, Miss Susie, and her stepdad, Mr. Don, for sending down these things. I really want to show this to you because it's pretty cool, and there are a couple other people to thank in here too. So Melissa's parents sent down a couple things, and one was a knife, and this is a really neat knife, and this was made by Mr. Don's brother, who is Gary LeBlanc, and Melissa and I had a conversation on that because it's LeBlanc, but it has a C on the end, and we're on Skype and she's saying, no, it's LeBlanc. So I want to thank Gary for making this too. I'm going to show you this in a second. This is amazing. And his son-in-law, who is Flint Mathis, sent down this hat. And this hat was just something that was sent down, something from Louisiana that I really liked. It has a picture of a crawfish, crayfish here in Minnesota, on the side, and it says New Orleans. And the neat thing about this is I really can't wait to get back down to Louisiana and do some crawfishing, because right now the crawfishing here is done.
Because here in Minnesota, you are not catching any right now. In another month, this whole thing will be completely froze over and they'll be driving snowmobiles up and down the river. right where that branch goes down, just on this side of it. It's my favorite place to set a crayfish trap. I catch more there than any other place I set a trap. It will be at least 5 months before I can throw a trap in here. I need to get back down to Louisiana. So I thought this was really cool. And then there was this knife that Gary sent down, or I shouldn't say that. Miss Susie and Don sent it down, but Gary made this knife, and he makes everything, the sheath, everything. And I thought this was just truly amazing. I want you guys to take a look at this knife. It's a nice one for skinning deer, everything like that. It's made out of a real deer horn that Gary actually shot this deer. And the neat thing that I thought was amazing is the bullet, the casing, is put right into the handle. When I saw this, I was just amazed. I mean, touched actually. And I mean, it fits real nice, everything. It's just a really cool knife. I really don't think that I've ever gotten a knife that is this nice, ever. To be honest, I really don't. So this is something that is cherished. This is too, I mean, just something getting sent to me from Louisiana to Minnesota. To me, that's all special. Well, thanks everybody for watching. For Miss Susie and Mr. Don, thank you for sending this down. I can't wait to get back down there. The season's, you know, it's winding down here. Work is getting slower and stuff like that. I can't wait to come down. Gary and Flint, thank you so much. I mean, I thank Miss Susie and Mr. Don for sending this down, but appreciate where it came from also. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.